Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday, it's November 9th of 2022, and today we are in Falmouth, Jamaica on Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas. As you know, I've been bringing you along as we go on this trip here on the Explorer of the Seas and this kind of whole big trip that we are on right now. And so today I wanted to share with you what our experience is on the excursion that we had booked. And then I'll follow up a little bit at the end with a couple of other things. But the excursion that we had booked was titled the Blue Water Beach Transfer. And the way that it was advertised is just a transfer out to a beautiful beach. The little ad they had for it shows like a beautiful beach, white sand, chairs, lounge chairs here and there, but a big, huge, beautiful beach. And so let me describe what we had and kind of what went on there, and then you'll know if it's good for you or not. Because I am not saying that it's good or bad. It's definitely not what was advertised in the ads that they have for it that shows a beautiful beach and everything, and also the ads that you see thinking about going to Jamaica where they show the big beach, and it's just so beautiful. So here's so first of all, you get off the ship. We were supposed to meet there on the pier at 10:45, and I have video that it's kind of a long walk, but you walk down and they keep having signs so you won't get lost about where to go to meet up for your shore excursions. Once you get to that whole area, like we were supposed to go to area number 2, once you get there, make sure that you talk to someone, because there are several excursions gathering there, and they'll put you in the right line, and then they put you on these little shuttle buses to take you out to your destination. And so they took us out to our destination, and we arrived there. And you kind of walk through the entrance to the place, and then you get out, and truthfully it's not a very big beach at all. It's actually a really small beach, and it was already packed. We were the first group from our ship to come that had booked that excursion, and so as we got there, we thought that there would be more open seats. There were no open seats, and some of the workers there, bless them, they were like going as fast as they could to get more lounge chairs. And so we got one of them, and he got him, of course I gave him a tip because he got us some lounge chairs set up, and we went ahead and sat down, and Gordon went out and tried out the beach. It is of course, like a lot of swimming beaches are, it does have the little what are those things called, the floating things, so that you know not to go beyond that point. It's not really like I said, it's not very big, and it was packed with chairs, everybody with the lounge chairs, like tight back as far as you could go. And when we got there, there was something of a walkway. Well, then they have to fill it up with beach chairs because people are still coming. So we were supposed to meet at 10:45. We drove out there, and we finally left, I would say, from the gathering area maybe like at about 11:15. And so, or 11, somewhere right in there. So we get out there, like I said, there are no lounge chairs. Finally get the lounge chairs, we sit down, go and try the water. Well, then lots of people start smoking. And I am very allergic to smoke, and I don't like to breathe secondhand smoke. And they were not just smoking cigarettes. There was people were smoking weed, whatever people call it these days, lots of things. And I thought, I don't like that. There were lots of people drinking. There was lots of music going, and but we both wanted to try the water. I have dreamt of going to one of these Caribbean white sand beaches forever, so we both did that. But then just as more and more people were smoking, and lots more, people were drinking a lot, we just decided that we should leave. So by 12:30, we were back on the transfer back here. So, like I said, it's not good, it's not bad. You have to think about what your goals are and what you want. Same thing applies to your cruise line, right? That's how you pick what you want to do. And so, first of all, if you are somebody that likes to go, crowds don't bother you, you just want to be there, mill around, go into the water a little bit, sit on your lounger, it'll be great for you. If you're someone that smokes, this is a really good place to go smoking. Here on the Explorer of the Seas, when you're up on the pool deck, I think it's deck 11, is that right, Lev? 11, yes. The whole port side is smoking. You can smoke on that side all you want.
Ashtrays at every table.
Ashtrays at every table. So heads up on that. So if you're someone that likes to smoke and there at that beach, you can smoke it, I think, whatever you want. And so there's that. If you're somebody that likes to drink, dance, and do all that kind of stuff at the beach, that's probably, like, you would really enjoy it too. They had it so, I noticed that, like, when we chose the excursion, they had it so that you could choose one that had all the food and the drinks included, and they give you a wristband for that. And then we had just chosen one that was just only for the beach transfer. Everybody's at the same place there at the beach. And so since we hadn't paid for ours, if we would have wanted, Gordon went over actually, because they had like a plate like with the jerk chicken, and you could also buy some of that fried bread plant that they talked about in the video on the way here that grows on trees. And so we had wanted to try that. He went over and the line was just enormous. Huge, 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 huge. And so at that point, that's when I was like, I'm breathing a lot of things here I don't want to breathe. And so just laughed. You guys know I'm crazy by now. Okay. So if that's good, like if that's your thing, like absolutely book this. It's a great way to go to the beach here. And I think that you'll really enjoy it in all sincerity. And our excursion was 3 hours long. And so the first shuttle back was going to leave at 12:30. We took that back, but the last one was going to be leaving at 2:30. So you would have more time, and that was just for our time for our ship and port today. So Freedom of the Seas is here with us, and so they were also here with us, but I'm not sure if they're leaving at the same time. And so just know what it is for your day. But that's kind of how that worked. So I came back and it made me worry about tomorrow. The name of our excursion is the Coral Beach Break. Now, when we were doing our sail away the other evening, a whole bunch of you had said, hey, just get a taxi to the beach, to 7 Mile Beach, because that's why we booked this, was because we just thought it would be a good way to get to the beach. And so two things. Number one, when we got back, after I'd zipped through the shower, I went down and nobody was at the shore excursion desk. And so at customer service, I just told them, I said, that was not what we expected. It was not as you market it, because you know they have like the little ads playing on the TV showing what happens on the different excursions, and it was not like they showed it all. And so I just said, I'm not going to ask for our money back today because we went and I got to get in the water, but it makes me really nervous for what tomorrow is. And if tomorrow is just the same, I want my money back. I don't want to go on that excursion. They had no idea what to do. Apparently uninformed customer service is just an epidemic. Maybe that sounds cranky, but you know, I had that trouble with a few things on Princess. They've got it here on Royal Caribbean. They said that the person, they were not sure if a shore excursion person would be there at 5 or at 6 this evening, and so we'll go back and talk to them. But in the meantime, if we can get this video up fast enough, and any of you have any insight for us, would you give it to us? If we cancel this, if we can get our money back, we'll try the taxi. But I wasn't sure, like, you know, you can tell them to take you to the beach, but I didn't know beyond that what to ask for or what to expect. So if anybody wants to share anything, that would be terrific. And the next time we come to Jamaica, I think we will probably just figure out something else to do. There's lots of other different excursions, so next time we'll try something else and know better on that one. But I just wanted to make sure that you all knew about that. As far as our experience here in Royal Caribbean is going otherwise, dinner last night was just fine. It was not better than Princess. The first night, that food was really, really good. Last night, it was okay. And you know what? I am really happy with it. It doesn't bother me. I just feel like so many people ask about food these days. And I know that it's kind of a way of measuring like where we used to be and where we are now. And so I thought I would just update you on that. Last night we went to like their production show, which was like Invitation to Dance is what they call it. And so they had some singers and dancers, and it was okay. It wasn't remarkable. It wasn't awful. It was okay. And so anything else you think we should add, sweetheart?
That's pretty good.
Is that pretty much it? We're having a splendid time. Gordon and I have the gift of always having a nice time together. And so if you have any questions, though, don't hesitate to put it down below, and I'm delighted to find out for you. or share the answer with you. I really appreciate all of you. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be wonderful because we need you with us. I think now more than ever we need to share all of our experiences, the things that we learn, and anything that we can share with others, because I think it helps all of us. So if you appreciate these updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? And I want to make sure that I am really clear that if you enjoy that, I think you should book that excursion. If you don't, then pick something else. I always just want people to know how things are so that then you can know what to choose. So I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.